So what is up, you guys? This is Steve-O Fornbeast coming at you with another video. And today I'm going to be going over how my training has been doing this past week. Another update pretty much over how yesterday went. So I did my chins. I used the average band, 5 sets of 10, because the bigger you get, the harder calisthenics tend to get, right? So I'm at about 235 on a consistent basis. My strength's been going up just because I've kept that weight. And I've hit 2 volume and 10 rep max PRs. And what that means is my Larson presses, like I shared before, did 10, not just a 10 rep max PR, but I did 4 sets of 10 with the weight I was previously able not to do on Larson press. So I did 4 sets of 10 at 230, and then I went 4 sets of 10 yesterday with a another 10 rep max, but I did it for my 4 sets of 10 again. It was 240 with my competition bench. Chins, I just progressively, I was figuring out kind of which band to use. It seems like the average band is probably going to be the band that I use whenever I use my do chin-ups, because it's a lot similar to a supinated lat pull down. So I use those for my chin-ups, and my comp bench was 4 sets of 10 at 240. So I believe 350 is looking good. My homie, although I'm skeptical, I'll be honest, I'm skeptical, but I would love to hit it. My homie thinks, he said 375 with two collars. I was like, dude, that's a lot of weight. So maybe that will happen, maybe not. Everything else is going pretty well. I had my flat dumbbell bench, my accessories with single arm cable rows, just my single arm bicep curls from cable bicep curls, and single arm tricep push downs. So everything's going pretty well, man. I have no complaints there. Tomorrow is my RPE 10 day with sumo block pulls. It's going to be it's like a max effort. So it's top set 8. Pretty much RPE 10 is the goal. So, yeah, I think it's going to go fairly well. We will see, but I believe that's, I'm even going to be surprised with the weight on there. Followed by my competition squats, man, and we'll probably stick around the same weight, maybe a little less, but I pushed it last week. I may push it a little this week because it's a hypertrophy block, so we're doing sets of 10, and maybe we'll just do a pretty top set of 10. That's about RPE 7, RPE 8 again. So there we are with that. I love you guys. Remember, whenever we train, we need to eat before and after, the 2-to-1 ratio. All right, this is kind of what's worked for me and what I've seen in a lot of scientific studies and just a lot of dudes, right? Protein rebuilds the muscle, right? But whenever you go into the gym, especially with strength training and hypertrophy training, if you're trying to get bigger, trying to bulk, it's a 2-to-1 ratio, right? So you want double the carbs as much as protein. So that means if you take in, on the average bodybuilder's meal, they'll take in about 30 grams of protein, roughly, right? That means you need to be taking in about 60 carbs right before your training session. And the reason why is this: your glycogen stores are going to be filled up. You're going to get some good pumps there. It's going to make sure that your muscle is not going to be what they call flat. That just means depleted. There's no glycogen, all right, to really pump up that muscle and to really give you the strength that you need to perform very well. Now, if you're on a cut, everyone knows on a cut you're probably dieting, but still, pre-workout and post-workout nutrition is key. You still want more carbs around that time than you do pretty much any other time. If you're like me, carbs are not evil. I eat carbs on a regular basis. I do kind of go down a little bit on my carbs later on in the day. But that's not because that carbs are bad. It's just because I try to make most of my carbs pre and post workout. Again, I love you guys. Remember to live, and learn today. Go out there, crush your goals, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.